Step 12. Drag a new riser on top of a level up column. So now we're going to proceed to the next level of our build. We have this button here, level up. I didn't use any heighten, so I take the regular level up. And this will res out a column here. You go to inventory, you take a new riser and you drop it on top of it. Give it a moment to res. Okay. And then we start from the beginning by resing a platform 16 by 16. And I again will bring it in place and snap it correctly. So I have the same blocks. I can choose the blue outline to do this. And again, I will then hit the start button, which gives me my corridors, and I can start building the next level. So I finished the second level of my building, and this will be a 2-store build. So going to finish this. First, I'm going to do the second level here, resing a regular Second Life prim to link it. You always have to link it to a regular Second Life prim. So I take my level, I don't need a platform. Check if I have everything. Yes, and I link it. I can get rid of this platform here. Now it can be that that there's some flickering from these blue lines. I don't have it now. I don't see it now, but well, sometimes Second Life can do this. So what I normally do is set those faces here transparent. All the blue faces we have, I would set them transparent like that, and then you will not have any flickering. And then for the total level, I will also set the color to white, so that will remove also the orange color at the doorsteps. And then this level is done. I can move it aside to work on the next level. Here again, I will res a Second Life regular prim, and this will be my root. I will set it transparent also at the end. This will be the root prim. So then I can link here my bottom level to this one, like that. And again, I can set the blue faces transparent and the color to white to clean it up. And then I bring back the other level, link it to the bottom one, like that. And then I can also remove this this single prim, which I don't need anymore. Now the whole build is done. Everything is linked to a Second Life root, which I'm going to set transparent as well. And now it's ready for texturing. Okay. Some extra information bits. First about heightening. The best way to approach this is to do this directly at the riser. So whatever part you res, I'm going to take a room 2x3 here. Immediately res out the heighten part. So 2x3, here's the heighten section. And I'm going to add 2 meters at this room, and it will res at the correct position. And what I do then is I link those two. This is a case where you can link 2 parts. You don't need the regular Second Life prim here. And the lower handle I will set transparent, like that. And then I have, in fact, a room of 6 meters height. One remark about adding exterior walls to this. Say I have, this is my building and I need to add the exterior walls. Take 3 blocks one for this demonstration. So then I would place a heighten one, 2 meters, 3 blocks 2 meters higher. So here is my exterior wall. I link it and I can place it here. This takes two parts, so this would be 1 in land impact. And there's a solution to stretch the exterior wall. and save half a prim. I'm going to add a mapper on this part. So here we see the texture appearing. I'm going to take another tree block. Okay, place it here. The exterior walls are 10 centimeter longer than interior walls because they cover the ceiling that's under the floor as well. So the basic part is 4.1. So this will be with 2 meters added. I need to go at 6.1. I'm going to use my quick pref for that again and bring it at 6.1. And now to match the texture, you have to look at the numbers that are written down over here. For 6.1, the vertical scale would be 1.488 and the vertical offset 0.244. So I go to texture, vertical scale, 1.488 and the vertical offset 0.244. And by doing that, the texture is perfectly matching, and we have one part to cover the heightens instead of the two we have here. Then about texturing, a room has 8 faces shown here in colors. So one for the floor, one for the interior walls, one for the exterior walls. We have 2 for the window ledges, then 1 for the doorsteps. At the bottom we have another one which would serve as a ceiling for stores that are below this. And then of course we have our blue outlines which normally will not be seen at the final build. Now about the window ledges, let me show you here. The same repeats have been applied as to the wall that's next to it. So this goes for interior and exterior. So if you're going to texture, so I applied this texture to my walls. I can, well, place something else here, but I can, if I apply the same one, it will match with my interior wall, and same goes for the exterior as well. Like that. For the door steps, you can apply a texture, but the workability is limited. Let me remove the color first. So you can apply the same texture and it will somehow match. You might want to change the offsets to find a better fit. But well, you can do something with it, but it's limited. It's not really meant for texturing. I would place door steps above these ones. At the texturing section of the manual here, you find some extra information if you want to change the repeats or how to rotate a texture. If you want to rotate by 90 degrees, how to change the repeats so to keep a good match. And there's also a reference table here. If you want, because now you have the repeats set, but if you want your texture to appear as a whole on a face, it can be done, and then you should follow these settings here. So I think I covered most aspects of the system now. One last thing I want to mention is the extra section you have here. This is when, if you want to break up things, then you have some separate parts that can come in handy. We have an interior corner and an interior wall. Show you as separate parts. Then there's an exterior wall with a portal. There it is. Exterior wall with a portal. And there's as well a floor part and then a pole. This is, you never know if you need 10 centimeters covered. There's this one as well. I hope this was useful. Thank you for watching. Have fun building and see you in Second Life.